Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path. Last time we left off, we deduced that the mastermind behind this whole entire case, and pretty much this whole game kinda, is none other than freaking Simon Keyes, who is Dane Gustavia's son, who I kept saying there must be something up with that kid, because they keep saying he's been missing all these years, and blah blah blah, and it's like, something's been nudging at the back of my head, like, come on, Pharaoh, you know he's behind it all. Wasn't expecting to be Simon Keyes, though. And now we're going to do some fingerprint analysis on the truck that we touched to see, you know, if that truck really was, well, to see if Simon's lying. So, yep, I already enabled the mic, so I should be okay. So, yeah, look at that. Look at it go. Look at it go. I love doing this. That should be enough. Just let it clear out by itself. There you go. We got one! That's a nice clean fingerprint. Let's run the prints against mine post-haste. Alright, just leave it to me. And there you go. These are definitely your fingerprints, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, it seems to me that we have just proven your statement to be a lie. Ugh! What were you doing when you were driving this truck around? I kind of feel bad for the pig. Well, actually, no, the squirrel. I don't know. I feel bad for all those animals. Just taking it for a joyride? Really? Kay was abducted 2 nights ago. Your balloon was sighted not far from the scene. Today, there was another kidnapping in which a garbage truck was used. And once again, your truck was seen nearby. This all sounds like nothing more than a pure coincidence to me. So it was pure coincidence that you parked near 2 separate kidnappings? I doubt that. You were involved in both kidnappings, weren't you? Isn't it a bit rash to automatically assume that the 2 kidnappings were connected? And what if I had evidence to prove that the 2 crimes were performed by the same culprit? Oh, you're serious? I can't wait to hear this. That face is freaking me the hell out. What did Kay and John's kidnappings have in common? Well, they were both drugged with the same type of, sleeping drug, Sleepy Z. Yep. Kay was knocked out of a powerful sleeping drug, and a bottle of sleeping drugs was found lying in a place where John was confined. The contents of the bottle were a match for the drugs used on Kay. So that's all you've got, huh? And here I was getting my hopes up. So the same sleeping drugs were used. So what? You think that connects the 2 incidents? Surely you must realize it yourself, right? That doesn't prove a thing. Ugh. There must be something. Evidence that proves that he's connected to those cases. The police, prosecutors, and even you, Mr. Edgeworth. In the end, you're all the same. You make up evidence as you see fit, just so you can send some poor soul to prison. Isn't there someone like that here? A poor soul who was wrongly accused in the past? You're wrong! Who would do such a thing? Then show me the evidence! If you're going to accuse me of a crime, it's only natural. It's no use. I can't seem to find any other threads linking him to the kidnappings. Now then, have you finally run out of ammo, Mr. Edgeworth? I still have preparations to make it a circus, so if you'll excuse me. Objection. Good old Ray. Now, you two. Don't need to get so heated. And Simon, you're looking good in that cloud makeup. Hey, what's your deal? Don't just butt in like that. Uncle Ray's not so good in such a stiff environment, you know? I mean, why so serious, right? I see what you did there, game. Hey, Kay, how about a little trick? At last, my moment has arrived. The great Kay Faraday presents a Simon impression. Objection! What? Why you? Enough already! Psst. Hey, Miles, I'm buying you some time to get all your ducks in a row. There's probably a better way to stall for time than this, but, you know, whatevs. Woo! Nice one, Kay! I'm not so sure about this method either. Oh, I had to find something to connect Simon to the case. I need to find it now. Is there evidence not related to the kidnapping that's connected to the mastermind's identity? That's it! The mastermind is the same person as the young acolyte Dogen was looking for. If I can just connect the young acolyte to Simon... Which piece of evidence could be connected with the mastermind's true identity? Something that connected the young acolyte and Simon. I don't know. This might take me a while. No. This, maybe? What piece of evidence could be connected to the mastermind's trade? I'm not sure that'll be enough, though. Let's see what else is there. I'm sorry this isn't really interesting here, but I'm trying to see what else I can do. Could it be the bug? Or what could it be, these files? I don't know. Damn it. I'm probably gonna get a lot of these things mixed up now. Actually, I gotta see all this real quick. So, I gotta... Piece of evidence could be connected with the mastermind's trade. I don't know if it would be any of these incident files, or could it be... Could it be the bug? Okay, I'm gonna present the incident file, see what happens. Could be wrong here. Yeah, it's not enough. I found it. This is the evidence that connects you to the case. Really now? That's interesting. Well then, show me how it's connected. Leave it to me. If you hold it like this and turn it this way... Too bad. Epic fail, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, oh. Whose side are you on anyway? Something... I have to find something. It simply must exist. Evidence that shows the mastermind is connected to those involved in this case. So maybe it's the SS5 incident case files. Nope. Or could it be a report? Okay, first I'm gonna check the bug, and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna check the report. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You know, anytime I play a game like this the first time, I kind of do this. I kind of think odd, and it's like, well, maybe this is it, maybe this is it. Shoot, it's not the report either. Okay, I gotta think about this. Something, I have to find something, it simply must exist. Evidence that shows the mastermind is connected to those involved in this case. Evidence that shows the mastermind is connected to those involved in this case. To those involved. Could we read his letter? Maybe he wrote it. Okay, good. Without a doubt, this letter was also sent by the mastermind. However, at the moment, there's no way I can prove it. Alrighty then, now it's time for Uncle Ray to sing a song. This is ridiculous. Do you think I'll just sit here and let you all stall for time? I love to sing. Let me sing a song with you. Okay. Ah, stop that singing. The sound of your voice makes my skin crawl. I'm sure that's what you guys said about me. I've gotta hurry. I can't keep up the song and dance much longer, literally. I need to show some other evidence that links Simon to the case. Crap, really? I thought I had it. Something besides the letter. What could it be, damn it? I thought I had it. I don't know. I already did all these reports. Wasn't a bug. Freaking A. Could it be the fire? I have no idea. Oh, give me a minute, guys. I feel like it's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna try doing this off screen. Okay, guys. After kind of thinking about it a little bit more and going over all the evidence, I don't know what the hell I don't know if I'm overanalyzing or I'm just not thinking, but it's one of the polar opposites. But to say, like, you know, how is he connected with the Mastermind's true identity? So to think, like, how is he involved with other people in the case? Well, how about acting as the middleman between how we even assumed it was him in the first place? Him being the middleman. Knightley and Dogen both communicated through a certain individual. And he's like, oh, that somebody must be the Mastermind. That's it. The Mastermind played a role in the correspondence chess. If I could prove that it was Simon, then that's enough! I can't stomach any more of your sorry excuse for our performance. If you have no more objections, I ask that you let me get out and give me back to performing for the show. Thank you for the help, Mr. Shields, though you may have taken it a little too far. You sure look happy. I take it you found something? Look at me. I'm Simon. Simon the clown. The funny clown. Okay, you can stop now. Okay. Now then, Mr. Keys, do you happen to like chess? That was rather out of the blue. But since you asked, I can't say I dislike chess. The Mastermind played correspondence chess with Sirhan Dogen. If I recall, it was Knightley who had been playing chess with Dogen, wasn't it? Are you saying that he was the Mastermind? There was no way Knightley could have been the Mastermind. The reason being, well, the Mastermind had continued to work behind the scenes even after his death. That being the case, who could have written this letter? I believe someone acted as a middleman between Dogen and Knightley. So, you're saying that you think that I'm the middleman? And just what would I have to go to all that trouble and do something like that? Most likely to make it appear as if there was a connection between Knightley and Dogen. And as a result, Knightley was killed by Patricia Rowland. No way! Are you saying it was all set up so that he would be killed by her? What are you saying? There's no way I could manipulate a person that far. Look at me! It takes all I have just to get the animals to perform tricks! That face is really bothersome for me. It's like really disturbing for whatever reason. If only just a scrap of letter so that he exchanged with Knightley still remained. It'd be decisive evidence. I'd like to investigate your room. There could be decisive... Oh, he's not gonna let us. If it's the letters you're looking for, you won't find any in there. What? I'm the type of guy who throws his letters away as soon as he's done reading them. Where's the point in living in the past? Ugh. Does that mean he's already gotten rid of the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, everything you have said so far has been nothing more than a baseless conjecture. The evidence. I'm just one step behind it. What should I do? Am I allowed to moves? Without evidence, I won't allow you to cast doubt on my friendship with Knightley. Who was that? Oh, excuse me. Miss Barry, what's on her mind? I've been listening in on what you all were saying, and, when you say Mr. Knightley, you mean Simon's friend, Mr. Knightley, right? Well, yes, that's correct. Does she know something? Well, this morning, a letter arrived from Mr. Knightley. It was for Simon. What? What did you say? That's impossible. Knightley's already dead. Miss Barry, please, let me see that letter. Okay, here you go. Quick, open it! This is a correspondence chess letter. Next move the pawn on g6. Now you can see the path to checkmate. Can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting to lose against me, right? Lose chess again, or whatever. This is a response to Dogen's last move. Oh, there we go. Now, can you see the path to checkmate? Can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting to lose that chess against me, right? The postmark says March 26, the day before Knightley's death. It seems the letter arrived late. It's really late. It's like a month. Since the start, wait, wasn't it? No, wait, never mind. What am I talking about? It's only a few days. I thought it was April 20-something now, but it's like April 5th or something. Circus moves around so much. A lot of mail people send us arrive late. Now, why was this letter addressed to you? Ugh! This is proof that you are the middleman between Dogen and Knightley. Normally, you would transcribe this letter into Braille before sending it to Dogen, and in doing so, you create a connection between him and Knightley. Damn it! Curse you, Knightley! Why must you continue to interfere? Simon, why? Wasn't Knightley your only friend? Don't be ridiculous. I stopped thinking of him as a friend 18 years ago. 18 years ago? Would that have been the day of the IS-7 incident? Thanks to Knightley, I nearly died that day in the snowstorm. While I was on my way to the contest venue where my father was waiting, Knightley suddenly appeared. He held me down and tied up my hands and feet, and my tears streaming down his face. He kept apologizing. My dad's too scary. I can't disobey him. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Stop it, Horace. I promised my dad. I said I'd taste his desserts, and if I'm not there, Dad will be in trouble. I'm gonna let everyone know my dad's desserts are the best in the world. After that, he locked us inside a car. It was so cold I could see my own breath. Before we knew it, the doors had frozen shut, and not even he could get them open. And then, I lost my father. What? Your father? Horace Knightley was the son of the murderer who killed my father. Excuse me? What could this mean? His confession runs contrary to information we have. But the name of the victim in the IS-7 incident was Isaac Dover. Isaac Dover is my father's name. 18 years ago, my memories were muddled from the shock of my near-death experience. So it wasn't until later that I learned the truth. On that day, my father was murdered. The culprit of the IS-7 incident was a confectioner by the name of Dane Gustavia. Heh, so that was the name of Knightley's father. The little-eyed scum of the earth that killed my father. Just the thought of him makes me sick. So you knew who the culprit was all along? Huh. Of course not. Had I known, I would have tipped off the police a long time ago. All I knew was that Knightley's father was trying to set up my own father. That's why I immediately knew that the one who died that day was my dad. Knightley had a hand in my father's murder, and that traitor! He was the son of a killer. It's only natural that he ended up dead. What? Yeah, it would appear that you are a victim of a very serious misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Just what are you talking about? Isaac Dover, at that time, he was actively working as a sculptor in France, under the name Pierre Hoquet. Is that right? Well, I'm sorry to say, I don't remember that at all. It's only natural you don't remember. After all, he's not your real father. Huh? What, is this supposed to be some type of joke? I'm not amused. You won't be able to laugh at all once I reveal the truth to you. The piece of evidence that proves that you are not Isadora's son. Well, I continue on for a little bit, because I wasted a little bit of time with the evidence thing, but, this ring that was in Knightley's, you know, it's his memento. He had a ring made for his father's memento. The one that says Pierre Hoquet. What's that? Isn't that Knightley's chessboard and his ring? I want you to take a good look at this ring's design. There are 2 letters inscribed in it. That is the seal Pierre Hoquet used as his signature. 18 years ago, it was found lying near the body of Isaac Dover. Why would Knightley have my father's memento with him? Hi, Benji. I'm barged in here. The police have found Isaac Dover's son and gave it to him. Isaac Dover's real son is Horace Knightley. What? What? But that means I'm... In other words, you are Dane Gustavia's son. That's a lie! After all, I'm... My father is... My memories are... all jacked up. Your father's a murderer? So are you. I lost my father because Knightley locked me up in the car! Well, that's why I thought it would be fitting if he were killed as well! Really? I'll be able to see a circus show even in prison? I enjoy playing chess with you, but I'm looking forward to your performance as well. Yeah, please look forward to it. Alright, you better drop by again. I'll be thinking about my next move. Oh yeah, I left something special inside that chessboard for you. You should check it out later. Something special? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but thanks. I owe you one, Simon. If only you hadn't stopped me 18 years ago. It wouldn't have had to come to this. Huh? Did you say something? Nope, not a word. Goodbye, Horace. After all that, you're saying it was my father who killed Knightley's? Then, that means... Was it all for nothing? I didn't want to become some weakling who could be killed by anyone. That's why I thought I followed Mr. Dogan's footsteps. This finally proves it. Simon Keyes, you are Dogan's correspondence chess partner. And the mastermind behind this case. And he's creepily laughing. Oh, that's right. It was me. I'm the mastermind behind it all. Well, he finally told us, like we already knew. We said, we gotta prove it. He's finally showing his true colors. As you all know, I witnessed the incident 12 years ago. President's assassination. So the child who drew that picture was Simon. When I was found out, I was subjected to horrible interrogations over and over by that heartless Patricia. I spent the nights trembling in my bed, terrified what the next day would bring. I'm sure you can understand why I want to sneak out of there, right? However, Blaze would have likely sent pursuers after you. Exactly. I was on the run from them every waking moment, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I couldn't even sleep at night. I'd jump at the slightest noise. And that's why I became a circus performer. Blaze the Best was the chief prosecutor. Patricia Rowland was a warden of the prison. No ordinary person would be a match for those two, and there were no adults I could rely on. Furthermore, behind the scenes was a body double who had set those two in motion. Though he was a fake, I was up against the nation's president. Talk about utter despair, right? Despair? My only ally was Mr. Dogan. He saved my life, after all. He actually helped me out. Unlike Knightley. If this story is true, it's ironic. Dogan, the fiendish assassin who idolized... Wait, he was idolized by a child he saved. If I followed in his footsteps, I no longer have to worry about being eaten alive. That's right. Now it's my turn. My turn to devour those who would feed upon me. I suppose you never thought to seek help from the police. No way, no way, no way. As long as Blaze is around, any evidence will be destroyed by him. Actually, didn't something like that almost happen today during Patricia's trial? I knew from the very beginning that things would turn out like this. The evidence from Patricia Rowland's trial. So he's saying that he expected the evidence would be destroyed. I see. So that's why he kidnapped John. To force a guilty verdict even in the absence of evidence. Who's to say? But in order to expose the crimes of 12 years ago, there was no other choice. That's according to you. However, Blaze also attempted to kidnap John in order to manipulate the trial in his favor. Your methods are no different than those of the people that you so despise. That's only if I were actually the kidnapper. But I would never do anything so evil. No way, no way, no way, no way. I just simply couldn't. Besides, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm actually quite thankful to the real criminals for giving me the opportunity to extract such sweet revenge. Like crazy Joker laugh insert. Whatever. So you admit it. Your motive was revenge. Yeah, I admit it. So what? Sure, I held a grudge against those creeps. But it's not like I'm the one who actually killed them, you know? Truth be told, all I did was send some letters. I let Jill in on Blaze's secrets and let Blaze in on Jill's secrets. And then, well, the two simply ended up trying to kill each other. Do you mean to say the murder was nothing more than a result of that? Yep, just like the case of Gourd Lake. It's way easier than trying to control wild animals. All I did was come up with a fake assassination plan for Knightley. So that was also part of his plan. If that's the case, then Rook's murder was also your... Whoa, whoa, don't try to pin that on me. Knightley killed him all on his own. Well, it ended up creating a perfect opportunity for me anyway. It's funny how things work out, you know? How can you say such a thing? It was the same for Patricia Rowland. I made it look like there was a connection between Knightley and Dogen by using a correspondence chess match and a chisel in the chessboard. What? You mean to say that you were the one who prepared that chisel? That's right. I thought it would bring Dogen to mind. Quite a thoughtful little gift, wouldn't you agree? And that was all it took to get Patricia to murder Knightley. Oh, the feeling that everyone around you is the enemy. I know it all too well. The tiniest spark set off an explosion of fear, resulting in horrific mutual destruction. All I did was watch the comedy of errors unfold from the audience. And you were my final pawn, Mr. Edgeworth. A pawn? Me? When you solved their cases, you brought both Blaze and Patricia to their ruin. And the weapon that delivered at the coup de grace was your own logic. I didn't solve those cases for your sake. Oh, I know. You never really cared about saving me. You just wanted to pretend to be a defense attorney, didn't you? What did you... All I had to do was go, no way, no way, no way, and all act all scared. He totally believed me. You were giving it your all, trying to save me. Ugh. So even your arrest was just a ploy to make me use my logic. Well, to be fair, getting arrested wasn't part of the plan. When people began to suspect that the chisel I sent was a murder weapon, well, honestly, I broke out in a cold sweat. I thought for sure it would be curtains for me. But then, a turnabout of miraculous proportions! The genius prosecutor himself had come to my rescue. Well, doesn't it feel nice to be thanked by me? The one that you saved? You should be grateful! I gave you the chance to play tonight in the Ace Attorney! You're wrong! He wasn't pretending to be a defense attorney! Mr. Edgeworth was always serious about saving people. Even at times when he saved me in the past. Okay. Ammo. Is that so? Are you sure he's not trying to emulate his own father? The one he admires so much? Absolutely not. That's not true at all. Now, Kay. The person he's talking about now isn't Miles, but rather Simon himself. Clearly, he's not able to trust others. The desire to save someone other than himself is something he cannot ever comprehend. Say what you want, but make sure you think about it long and hard. Sure, all my targets for revenge got what they deserved in the end. However... Oh, finally. I was about to say, when the hell is, I need to end this video, so... Oh, there you go. Wow, what a douche. Just like his father, apparently. Even though he didn't know that he was, Dane's father, but, yeah. So, I still can't believe it's Simon out of all people, but, I guess I should expect that. Whatever. In any case, guys, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path. I'll see you guys later.